Yes sir, man, it's your boy NOT, and we are here with a video coming from Rebound. Now, first things first, before we get into this video, man, I'd like to say, man, happy Friday to everybody. Yes, this did feel like a long week, I'm not even gonna lie. This week felt very long. You know, every other week has been going by pretty fast. I just don't know what it is about this week, but this week has been going by pretty long for your boy. But yeah, man, we are here with the video from Rebound, and this video is titled Craziest Stories in NBA History. And hey, man, I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm just gonna let the video play out, and you know, I'll say everything now, a little some now and then. But yeah, man, the main reason I'm doing this is because in my most recent reaction videos where I react to stuff like this, people have been truly hating on me and telling me to shut up and stuff. So hey, what? I'ma just keep it quiet and I'ma let y'all do it. But hey, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be the same type of input, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'ma do me. But yeah, man, before we get into this video, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by May, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends, man. Share with anybody. It don't matter to me, man. Just go ahead and share. It helps your boy out, man. Yeah, man, we've been going strong every day this week, man. We've been coming out with a video. So yeah, man, it'll be a good way to cap off the week. Now this weekend, your boy is not gonna be posting a video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Oh, gang!
This guy used to be an NBA star, but he lost everything. Another player took his boat for a night out and was never seen again. Yeah, these are the craziest stories in NBA history. And first, we gotta talk about the time that an entire NBA team almost died in a plane crash. See, in 2021, the Utah Jazz were on a private jet flying to Memphis when all of a sudden, an explosion went off, causing the entire plane to shake and leaving players terrified.
We just heard a boom, you know, the whole plane shook. You know, it felt like something had just like exploded in the back of the plane. I immediately got to texting my mom and sister, my dad, just kind of saying like, yo, this could be it.
Something was really wrong with the plane. It felt like the plane was like breaking apart in midair. So people in the back of the plane said they saw flames, and you know, people in the front obviously didn't know what was going on. And
everybody came to the point where it was like, man, this might be over for us.
The entire Jazz team was convinced they were gonna die.
That's crazy.
The pilot was able to pull off an emergency landing, but players were left wondering, what the hell happened up there? So after an investigation, it was discovered that a bird had flown directly into one of the engines, causing it to explode.
Dang, that engine turned that bird into Swiss cheese.
These guys were lucky to make it out alive. That's crazy. But what's even crazy
for sure
is DeMar's story.
And if y'all hear noise in the background, man, that's the family. Don't mind it.
Broke into his home. In 2020, DeMar was chilling in his $15 million crib in LA, and it was just another night. His kids were playing upstairs while he was in the basement getting tatted up. When out of nowhere, the lights went out and the sound of screams echoed throughout the house.
So I'm
that's terrifying.
Like 10 minutes later, I hear my daughter scream. So I stop, I run upstairs. Dude running down the other stairs. So I'm going after him. He go back out through the door, running, taking off. So at this point, once he get outside, I'm like, damn, I could catch him, but I ain't gonna catch him because I don't know if it's somebody else in the house. Left my kids in the house, so I go back in the house. It was crazy because dude hit the circuit box. That's why the lights went off in the house.
Wow. So he wouldn't have known.
My tattoo 2 minutes earlier, you know what I mean? I would have had him.
Jesus, who knows what that freak had planned?
Wow.
Thankfully, DeMar chased the guy out of his house, and he was.
But you got to think about it. If the dude wouldn't have hit the circuit box and the girl was screaming, you know how kids, you know, they scream when they play and stuff. You know, I have a little sibling, so that's kind of like a tendency, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, when little girls play and stuff. So you would just think they're playing. So, I mean, I guess him hitting the box was kind of a blessing in disguise, you know what I'm saying? Because he probably wouldn't have known that he was getting robbed. But yeah, man, that's crazy.
Just an hour later.
I don't know.
Man, DeMar's lucky things didn't go sideways, because some people's stories go completely off the deep end. Like, there's an NBA player who was lost at sea.
Lost at sea.
This is former Pistons center Brian Williams, aka Bison Dele, who in the 90s played 8 seasons in the NBA, made $45 million, and even won a championship with Michael Jordan. This guy had it all.
But he got that cash for real.
Bison shocked everyone, announcing his retirement from the NBA to pursue his true passion, traveling the world. So he went out and bought himself a boat, named it the Hakuna Matata, and spent the next 3 years sailing the Pacific Ocean. But on July 6th, 2002, Bison's dream turned into a nightmare, because with his brother Miles and girlfriend Serena, Bison set sail from the port of Tahiti and went missing.
What?
Went to another
That's
week,
crazy.
to another week.
That's crazy.
Started to call the boat frantically all the time. I called the Coast Guard.
They went out looking. They didn't find any boats adrift. So nothing was found.
Bison Dele, Miles DeBoer, and Serena Carlin were all officially lost at sea. So the FBI launched a full-scale investigation into their disappearance, hoping to find some clues for their whereabouts. Until eventually, something suspicious happened. Just a month into the search, feds discovered that someone claiming to be Bison had just written a $150,000 check in Bison's name. And after conducting a secret sting operation, found out that the suspect was none other than Bison's own brother, Miles DeBoer. The same Miles that was supposed to be missing, making him the prime suspect for their disappearance. So the FBI issued a warrant for Miles' arrest, expecting to get justice for Bison, only for the clock to run out, because in September of 2002, police finally caught up with Miles on a beach in Tijuana, Mexico. Problem was,
all the way in Mexico,
drug-induced coma, and shortly after, he was pronounced dead. Just like that, the case was officially closed.
Wow,
so really
that's a mystery.
Remains an unsolved mystery to this day.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's just wild. But you know what's not a
that's
mystery
crazy,
at all?
bro.
The fact that Dennis Rodman's stories are crazy as hell. Because he was once offered $20 million to get a celebrity pregnant. See, in the early 90s, Rodman transformed himself into one of the hottest stars in the NBA. Wearing all kinds of crazy outfits, dyeing his hair weird colors. This guy was different inside and out.
Dennis Rodman was a different breed. He still is a different breed.
One of the most famous women in the world, Madonna, who was so obsessed with Rodman that she spent weeks calling the Spurs just to try and get in touch with him. Yeah, I think Madonna wanted that rod, man. And in 1994, they finally decided to link up, holding hands in public, going on dinner dates, and even going belt shopping together. But just a couple of months later,
isn't Madonna a singer
relationship took
or
an
actress?
Interesting turn. Because one night, he was out gambling in Vegas when he got a call from Madonna, who had a crazy proposal.
Well, you know, she asked me that if I got her pregnant, she'll pay me $20 million.
What?
Yeah, she was offering $20 million for a mini Rodman.
Yo, bro.
Dennis was down, so he hopped on the first flight out of Vegas and flew all the way to New York just to hook up with Madonna. But in the end, he lined up to shoot and shot blanks, leaving Madonna without a baby and missing out on $20 million. Damn, I can't believe it. And I can't believe Joel Embiid either, because he told one of the craziest stories in NBA history, and it was all one big lie. See, there's one thing about Embiid's childhood that he's been telling everyone. It's that when he was growing up in Cameroon, the boys in his village had to prove they were men by going into the jungle and killing a lion. So according to Joel,
what? Little boys killing a lion? Stop the cap.
Into the jungle and slayed a beast.
Kansas, they call me the lion killer.
Have you actually killed a lion, Joel?
Yeah, when I was about 6 years old, I had to go in the jungle to kill the lions.
The lions? The lions? So more than one? Yeah, no, stop the cap. The greatest cap, the cap lord.
And he fell asleep, and then I just came and
fell asleep.
And then I carried the lion on my back to the village, and
there's no way you're carrying a lion.
When I got to the village, I proved that I was a man, and I became a man since I was 6 years old.
But in 2016, Joel made a little confession about this lion story. Because in an interview with Adrian Wojnarowski, Joel revealed that after all these years of calling himself the lion killer,
Woj got all the news, man.
Story up, just to troll people.
Woj got all the news.
Different than people here seem to imagine.
Yeah, Americans, they don't really have any idea of what's going on.
Woj knows it all, man.
I kind of use that to my advantage too. Like you gonna tell someone I killed a lion, they're gonna be afraid of you, and they're not gonna come at you. So that was a way for me to like make them be scared of me.
Hold on, bro. Let me turn this
man
fan
was
off,
lying
bro.
about lions. That's ridiculous. But look, not every story is a laughing matter, because Delonte West went from being an NBA star to a homeless man on the side of the street.
Delonte West.
Delonte grew up in
Sad
the hoods
story.
of DC and was constantly bullied.
Sad story,
to keep
man.
his mind busy, get focused on basketball, practicing day and night, until eventually he accomplished his dreams of joining the NBA. And with the millions rolling in, Delonte saw the perfect opportunity to take his family out of poverty, buying them all nice cars, big houses, and making sure to treat himself
That
too.
lavish life.
But in 2011, everything went south because Delonte had spent so much money that during the NBA lockout, he had to get a job at Home Depot just to pay his bills, working minimum wage as an NBA player. Things got even worse for Delonte, because behind the scenes, he was dealing with serious mental health issues, lashing out at teammates, coaches. The man was battling demons, to the point where in 2012, it officially cost him a spot in the league, getting released by the Dallas Mavericks. And while ultimately, this would be the last time we saw Delonte on an NBA court.
I used to play with Delonte West in 2K though. He was a beast. 2K12, he was a beast,
no
bro.
Basketball and no money coming in, Delonte fell victim to hard drugs, pushing his family away in the process. And with nowhere else to turn, Delonte West officially went homeless.
I don't give a okay. Young champ. I'm the leader of the goddamn Navy SEALs. And the home and the Navy. I'm what President Trump. I'm the real president. My dog Delonte.
Damn, bro.
How you doing, my brother?
This shit's sad, bro.
Delonte was at
sad to
rock
see,
bottom.
man.
His life's been up and down ever since. Man, I feel bad for Delonte.
Yeah,
His story's
bro.
tragic. But
Sad.
LeBron's story is scandalous.
Almost made your boy shed a tear, you know what I'm saying?
Sparked a nationwide cover-up. In 2009, LeBron was hosting a basketball camp run by Nike. And during a scrimmage, he was dominating, putting on a show for all the kids. But out of nowhere, something scandalous happened.
Jordan
What
Crawford,
happened?
a sophomore guard at Xavier, going up
I remember
and
Jordan
over
Crawford.
LeBron James with a vicious two-hand slam. You'll never see it because Nike confiscated the only two videotapes that captured it.
Yeah, apparently. LeBron got dunked on by one of the
Hey,
kids.
bro, LeBron was like, nah, this not good. This not good for publicity. You know what I'm saying, man? Delete that video immediately. I think I heard of this story before, man. And you know who reported it? Guess who reported it, man? My boy Cosgrove. I'm telling you, bro. Cosgrove knows it all, man.
Is
Shout out to
Jordan
Cosgrove
Crawford.
Productions.
But all the footage of the dunk was immediately confiscated because Nike thought that if the public saw the clip, it would ruin LeBron's reputation. And they also thought this cover-up was gonna work. But in the end,
Wow.
it was hopeless because just a few weeks
That's
later,
crazy.
folks over at TMZ managed to find the only remaining copy of the dunk, leaking the footage to the entire world.
I gotta see it. I never seen it.
Damn, I don't even blame
Dang.
Nike now. LeBron got shit on. I see why they
Facts.
try to hide this story.
He
But
got
Ja
crapped
Morant's
on
story
completely.
is one that everyone should know. Because what
Got
if I
crapped
told
on.
you that
Facial.
he only made it to the NBA because a bag of Doritos? See, Ja
What?
has a chip on his shoulder since day one. Because in high school, he was the underdog. It was just
Wow.
5'9", getting bodied by bigger players
Wow.
every night. While he was attending a basketball camp in South Carolina, hoping to finally impress college
Ja with the
scouts,
red hair.
got the
Is
eye
that
of
red or
one
blonde?
spectator that changed his life.
I got added to the camp late. It was like, if I don't call your name, then go to the other gym. My name wasn't called, so I went to the back gym.
James Kane from Murray State University was there recruiting another player in the main gym when he got hungry. He was directed down a hallway to a concession stand.
I ordered some Doritos and a soda. I was able to hear the balls bouncing in the auxiliary gym.
Ended up peeking his head in the gym and was watching for a couple minutes. I guess that's when he seen me.
Just a few minutes of watching Ja, you just knew he was special. I called my boss right away and said,
Wow, that's a
"You
miracle
gotta come
right
up here
there.
and see this kid."
We immediately
That's a
got
miracle.
to Spartanburg the next day, and I was just blown away by his total game.
And the very next day, Ja received his first official D1 scholarship to Murray State, going on to become
Murray
the
State
player
is a
that we know
D1
and love
college?
today. All because a recruiter wanted some Doritos. Damn, it's not your average story right there. And neither is Chris Bosh.
I did not know that.
Because what happened to him
I thought they were
not
like
only cost him his
a D-
NBA
a D2.
career, it nearly cost him his life. Back
or
in
something like that.
2015,
I don't know.
Bosh was playing in his 10th All-Star game when all of a sudden, the entire left side of his body went numb, and it got harder and harder to breathe. So after the game, Bosh checked himself into a local hospital where the doctors found something crazy.
I got a CT scan at the hospital. I called my wife and let her know what was going on. They informed me that my oxygen levels were dangerously low. That's when they told me that the next 24 hours would be critical.
Chris had developed a blood clot in his leg that had traveled all the way to his lungs. And if he didn't get this under control immediately, he would suffocate from the blood and die, leaving doctors with no choice but to undergo emergency surgery.
Wow, man.
Prepped me, put me under, and I woke up and I had two tubes coming out of my ribs into a drainage. You just kind of think like, man, is this gonna be my life?
Wow.
Is this what it has come to? I wasn't even thinking about basketball at that time. I was happy to be alive. I was happy just to have the smallest things.
Now luckily, Chris's surgery was a success, but this was only the beginning, because in 2019, after 3 years of trying to make an NBA comeback, the blood clots kept happening, giving him no other choice.
Imagine if Chris Bosh would have stayed.
Forever. But look,
he'd probably still be in the NBA right now.
Players that are asking to die.
34, 35.
Dennis Rodman once became best friends.
I don't know, maybe.
With the most dangerous man on the planet. See, in 2013, Rodman got invited to host a basketball camp in one of the most dangerous places on earth, North Korea. And Rodman said, screw it, why not? So he jumped on a private jet and flew to Pyongyang, where he met with one of the most ruthless men in the world, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-Un.
Is Kim Jong-Un still the dictator?
Just for having the wrong haircut.
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, he's a dangerous man. And while one mistake could have been Rodman's last, instead he hung out with Kim and hit it off.
I heard he had heart problems or whatever.
Skiing,
I don't know.
And even flying to Kim's private island together. They partied with North Korean women all night long.
When you were in North Korea, he has an island that you compared to like Ibiza or something. And does he have loaded chicks there?
No, but like this, he has an all-girl band.
An all-girl band?
It's how many people, like 16, 17 girls?
Yeah. When you get invited to this island, you get your own bedroom, you get your own setup, right?
Right.
And what goes on there? There's 17 girls who are in this band. They just play music for him when he wants to hear music. Like, instead of putting on a radio.
They follow him everywhere around the world.
Yeah. They follow him everywhere.
That's what they do.
By the end of Rodman's trip, his life had changed forever because he had just become best friends.
And they more than likely get into that bag too.
5 more times over the next few years. Damn, this man Dennis really left Madonna for this guy? I think this might be a rare L for Mr. Rodman. But Nike took an even fatter L because they once did.
Dennis Rodman always been kind of zesty, you know what I'm saying?
It cost him billions. Back in 2009, Steph signed his very first shoe deal with Nike worth $10 million. And over the next few years,
my boy
business
Steph
was real good. So in 2013, his contract about to expire. Steph went to Nike headquarters,
I like those Kobe's,
expecting the deal of a lifetime. But what he got instead was disrespect. Because throughout the entire meeting, every Nike rep in the room was calling him the wrong name. They were calling Steph Curry Stephon. Who the hell is Stephon? And they did Steph even
Stephon Marbury?
They also forced him to sit through an entire hour-long presentation that was literally designed for Kevin Durant. Yeah, they were too lazy to make Steph his own presentation. So with that, Steph walked out the building pissed, refusing to sign another deal with Nike. And just a few days later, Steph found a new shoe deal, come in the face of Under Armour, making him billions. Man, Nike just blew it. But alright, dog, we've heard a lot of crazy stories so far. And yet, we've got one that tops them all. The craziest life story in NBA history.
Manute Bol.
The tallest player the league has ever seen. And back in the 60s, he was born in one of the poorest countries in the world.
That guy.
Sudan, where every day was a struggle just to survive.
That boy
From
built
diseases
different.
To starvation, and most importantly, a deadly civil war.
You know, but the crazy thing about what would you call people from, I think it's Sudanese. So Sudanese people, like they, especially like their tribes, bro. Yo, them niggas is tall as shit. Even the girls, bro, they're like 7 foot. Yo, freakishly tall. It's insane. Like I think Taco Fall's from Sudan too. And then we got Bobo, Manute Bol's son. Who else? I don't know any other extremely tall Africans in the NBA. They got some special people out there, man. Freakishly, probably extremely athletic, man. It's crazy.
Destroying the entire country, killing hundreds of his friends and family. This war lit a fire in young Manute. So growing up, he promised to one day find a way out. And luckily, he had one gift that would make that possible. His size. Because by the time Manute was 17, the kid was already standing at a ridiculous 7'7". So with that, he started playing basketball,
bro,
with dreams of making it to the NBA. And when word started spreading around about the giant from Sudan, scouts started lining up.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Manute Bol looks like, bro, what is the, you know, like when the people stand on the, what am I trying to say? You know how, like, when you, let's say if you go to a circus or you go to a parade and that's the one person who's standing, who got those really long pants and they're standing on something and walking at the same time. That's literally what Manute. Yo, bro, nah, that's crazy, man.
Until eventually, in 1985, he got his big break, being drafted by the Washington Bullets and making history as the tallest NBA player.
And he could shoot threes.
This changed Manute's life forever, because over the next decade, he became one of the most popular players of all time, playing 10 years in the league and earning over $7 million. But despite all the success, Manute never lost sight of the real reason he played basketball, his country. So when he wasn't playing in the NBA, he was back home in Sudan, doing everything he could to save his people. From building schools, to feeding the hungry, providing medicine, even organizing peaceful protests throughout Sudan. By the end of his life, Manute had spent every dime he made in the NBA, giving back to his country. And while in 2010, he tragically passed away, his legacy will live on forever, because just 7 months later, South Sudan officially declared its independence for the first time ever. And to celebrate, every year on July 9th, they all pay respect to the man who helped lead the way, the 7'7" giant, Manute Bol. Damn, now that's crazy.
Damn. But yeah, man, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. Now, I won't be back until either Monday or Tuesday to come out with another one. But yeah, man, this is a good way to conclude the week with a little story time from the NBA, of course, man. But yeah, man, this is NOT signing off. Now, if we do have some crazy games, I might surprise you guys with the upload. If there's some good games going on, you know, this weekend, I might, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure. It's not certain just yet. It's not certain, y'all. But yeah, once again, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to our goal of 1,000. Yes, 1000, the triple zeros by May. Make sure you share with family and friends, man. Please share with family and friends, bro. Your boy's trying to expand. I know we're starting to get recommended more. We're starting to average like 100 views a video, bro. We're rolling. We got to keep rolling with it. And hopefully me taking these 2 days off, man. You know, that's my biggest fear right now. My biggest fear right now, we're riding this wave of getting suggested, and I'm continuing to come out with these videos. But this will be the first time since all this has started where I will take like 2 days off, 2 to 3 days off. So I'm hoping that when we come back, we still have that momentum. But, you know, we won't stop the grind. We'll continue the grind. But it's going to stop this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, birthday celebration and got different stuff going on. But yeah, man, for the 4th time and the 5th time, this is NOT signing off, man. Love you guys. Peace. Got to do the sip for y'all, man. Save just a good amount of water for you guys. But yeah, make sure you guys stay healthy. Stay away from people who are sick, man. Hope you guys had a wonderful day and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Much love and peace.